Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, Zona Zuma. So in today's video, I would like to talk about something interesting because the title of us today is Living in Korea as a Foreigner. So, I bring someone that is from foreign country. I'm not being racist, it's just like the way it is. So, we're both foreigner and I'm bringing someone from Netherlands and here we go. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, sure.
You look so excited.
I am. So, hello everyone. I'm Joel and I am born and raised in the Netherlands.
Okay.
And currently I'm a mechanical engineering student studying in Korea.
So you're an exchange student?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're coming here for 6 months?
A little bit less, 4 months.
Oh, 1 semester. Okay, so what makes you decided to come to Korea?
So, it first started with K-pop.
I'm the mafia.
Classic.
Yeah, classic.
Yeah.
I think I heard of like KDA, which is like a band from League of Legends, the game.
Okay. LOL.
And LOL, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And they had like half Korean people, so like some Korean from singers from Idol.
Okay.
I don't know if you know the band Idol.
No.
But, okay, so I was like looking, oh, what is like this actual band?
Yeah.
And I was like, whoa, this band's actually like really good, like
Okay.
a lot better than the Dutch bands.
Okay, so any other K-pop star that you really, I don't know, admire or like have a crush on?
So right now it's like my favorite band is ITZY.
ITZY?
And then, you know, always the thing like which is the best one for me, it's like Ryujin.
You name people, I don't really
Yeah.
know. You commented here. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know if I say her name right, but somewhere in that neighborhood of Ryujin.
Okay. For me, like, I don't know. People are being crazy with the BTS things. I don't even know what is ARMY.
Yeah, that's. Have you been to Korea?
I know, no, this is... No, I've never been to Korea, no, never.
Okay, because I feel like that's kind of a prerequisite for like.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Have you been to Korea? Do you know the members of BTS? It's like a quiz that you.
Oh, wow. I haven't. I applied for like my scholarship and there is no that question. The question is like, do you know kimchi? That's it.
Oh, that one I didn't know.
Okay.
It's like maybe either BTS or Kimchi. That's the.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, thing is like, you talk about what interested you and makes you decided to come to Korea is because of one of the K-pop band that you really, look.
Yeah, like I admired them. It's like it was a lot better than the Dutch bands. It's like damn, Korea is doing something correct and the Netherlands is doing something incorrect because obviously this is a lot better.
Okay, so like before you coming to Korea, is there any perspective of Korea in your mind? Like I mean, like thought or something?
So it's also with like, well, of course, first like the Asian culture, right? Which is very different from the European culture.
Yeah.
With, like all the nice temples and like the nature and this old, like traditional culture.
But I think that not every Asian countries have temples.
No, but like that's the vision that you kind of get from like Europe, especially with like Korea, China, and Japan. Those
the Eastern Asian.
Yeah, the Eastern Asian.
Okay. Because I'm also Asian, but we don't have any temple in our country.
No, that's true. That's true. But like Eastern Asian, it's
okay.
like the traditional temple and hanbok and.
Maybe you know what is there in Indonesia, don't you?
A little bit.
Okay.
A little bit, but not as much as Korea.
Okay, sure.
But very traditional, but at the same time, very high tech with like Samsung and LG, and like especially now with like the foldable displays, it's like the very futuristic. It's like a very dual tone of very futuristic, while at the same time being very traditional.
Okay, so this is the combination between modernization and also like the traditions. Yeah. Well, okay. When you come here, that perspective change or keep there?
Yeah, not exactly what I expect, because I was maybe over fantasizing of this very cool dystopian, like everything is cool, high tech, and then you guys say, okay, not everything is high tech. Like they're getting there, Korea. They're getting there, but it's still like, still just a normal country.
Well, the media, I think, influence a lot towards our vision. I think.
Yeah.
So how it looks about some countries, it depends on like how media portray them. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's of course like if you only see temples.
Yes.
And you only see the high tech, and you realize, of course, there's more than temples and high tech. And it sounds so stupid when I say it, but it's kind of obvious, of course. But
well, it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then after coming to Korea, is there anything that makes you having, I don't know, like cultural shock or something? For me, for example, like I met some people that when they came here they didn't know how to use the chopstick. They ate soup with chopstick, which is impossible.
Okay, I wasn't that bad.
Okay.
But at the same time...
Confident.
Okay, I was terrible with chopsticks. I
Yeah.
had a very steep learning curve in the first week.
Oh.
But at least I knew don't eat soup with chopsticks. I wasn't that uneducated.
Okay.
But I think I had a culture shock with everything because like compared to this, everything is different. It's not just like what is the differences. It's just everything is different.
Okay, can you name one, for example?
Like even simple things of like crossing a crosswalk.
Yeah.
In Netherlands, there's a button that you press,
Okay.
and then, well, you wait when the button presses, and then it becomes green.
Okay.
In Korea, that button doesn't exist. So the first time I was trying to find a crosswalk,
Yeah.
I was looking for this damn button because I couldn't find it.
Yeah.
And then I was looking around, like, why do these people not press the button? And at some point it became green. I was like, oh,
You have to be aware of that.
yeah.
Yeah.
You have to, and once you know it, you know it. But if you don't know it, it's
That's true.
Yeah.
But I mean, the pressing button here in the crosswalk, or we call it zebra cross, I don't know.
yeah, the zebra.
So when you push the button, it instead making sure that you know what is happening.
Yeah.
Yeah. So not like making it green, but it's just like announcing what is
Yes,
happening.
announcing that, okay, I know that you're there.
Yeah.
I will try to make it green.
Yeah.
While you're standing here, but
Yeah.
the button is not there.
Yeah,
here.
that's true.
So, and you know, it's those simple things, but like everything you think you know, you have to like rewire in your brain.
Oh yeah.
Just also with simple things as food, I don't know, like the grocery stores, they're a lot smaller here compared to in the Netherlands. And everything is here like to go. And in the Netherlands, I think, especially for breakfast, I would just buy one big slice of bread or like a lot of bread.
Yeah.
Buy some hagelslag, Dutch breakfast.
Okay.
And then I'm good for the next week in terms of breakfast. But here, each day I have to go to breakfast and take something to go.
Oh, okay. So takeaway is really big thing here.
Yeah, or at least, don't you agree?
I don't know. I don't have breakfast in restaurants or cafeteria, so I just
Oh.
like brought something from convenience store.
Yeah,
Because
okay.
I had to be in my lab, so I
of course.
didn't have time.
I see, yeah.
Yeah, and also maybe like I think when I went to Netherlands, there is this hype of people being in bicycle.
Oh, yeah, the
but
traffic.
you cannot see here.
No,
Right.
I think that's the main thing I actually miss
Yeah.
from the Netherlands.
Yeah.
My bicycle, because it's we are proud of our bicycles.
Well, yeah.
And and we of course we don't have them, or at least not to the extent that we
Okay.
have them in the Netherlands. So
Have you tried a public bicycle here?
no,
No.
but when I look at the traffic, I'm like, no, I don't want to try
Why?
using my bicycle because
It's crazy.
all the drivers here are crazy.
Yeah.
It's like they can only drive completely or they can only brake completely. There's like no in between. And like especially in Netherlands, it's not common to wear bicycle helmets.
Oh yeah. But here. You
And I
have
don't
to.
want to wear a bicycle helmet, but at the same time, if I don't, I'm just asking to be run over, I think.
Okay, but do you have any plan before you coming back to Netherlands to at least, drive one times for bicycle?
Maybe mountain biking, but definitely not on the traffic here.
For me, the thing that is quite different when I move to another country is like how I change the currency value.
Wait, do you still calculate in rupees in your head, or do you calculate?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. For me, it's of course euros in Netherlands.
Yeah.
And then I think it's close enough when I just divide it by 1,000.
Okay.
Like close enough. I think it's like 4,000 is 3 euros.
Okay. Do you think it's like expensive comparing to Netherlands? Like, I don't know.
I think,
for example, food.
Okay, housing is a lot cheaper, but I think that's also university. But I think most of the things are quite one-to-one.
Okay.
I think maybe grocery stores are a bit more expensive here, but that's also partly because most things are to go.
Okay.
And like individually packed fruit is a lot more expensive here though.
Oh, fruits.
Fruits
Yeah.
and vegetables, that's like...
That's true.
I never buy groceries or like vegetables in the net. I should, but I don't.
Okay.
But no, I want to buy it, but I just can't because I don't want to buy, I think like 1,500 won just to buy one apple or something.
Oh yeah,
It's
that's
like, and they're
true.
individually packed as well. I don't get it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so talking about food and fruits, maybe do you have any like most favorite food or
Okay,
like
so,
the least favorite that you don't
Okay.
want to try
Like-
anymore?
well, of course, Korean barbecue is really good.
Okay.
And then there's a lot of Korean meals which I always forget the name of because like one thing that I figured out pretty quickly was that everything is spicy here. But like everything.
Oh, okay.
At least compared to the Netherlands, everything is spicy here.
Yeah.
And it's not even that spicy, but just the fact that everything is spicy. Like even the soup here is spicy. Sometimes.
Okay. For me, I think the spiciness here is like not spicy because it's also combined with the sweetness. Everything
that's
is
true.
sweet here.
Everything
like-
is sweet and spicy.
So actually, that's pretty much about the cultural shock and also like what is the difference between the Netherlands and also like living here in South Korea. So talking about that, I think we should mention also the lifestyle, right? Is there any like lifestyle changing?
In Korea, you do a lot more things together with other people. I think in the Netherlands, it's more like me.
Individual.
Individual.
Yeah.
And here's a lot more us.
Okay.
And then for instance, with breakfast in the Netherlands, you would just like eat a slice of bread and then you would just go and like you wouldn't talk with anyone. Just like you would just eat it by yourself.
Yeah.
Which I still sometimes do. But for here breakfast, you're like people just like, hey, do we want to eat breakfast together? Which to me it's kind of nice because you're doing like everything together with people. Here it's a lot more doing things in groups. Well, in the Netherlands it's a lot more me.
Does that makes you feel uncomfortable sometimes?
No, but I think it was already like quite open.
So you don't mind like being in a group, but is it like how big the group should be?
Yeah, okay, because like if you have like with 3 people, it's perfectly fine. But like when starting 8 and up, I'm like getting quite uncomfortable already. It's like okay, I need my rest with my like noise cancelling headphones on. Just like don't talk to me for 3 hours now. But
Okay. And then is there any favorite thing that you would like to share as foreigner living here in Korea?
Well, it's probably the you do everything together part.
Oh, that's
like really
that's
nice.
it. Yeah. Okay. And will you bring it back to Netherlands?
I hope I can.
Yeah.
But
would you be seem like quite odd?
I think in
in
the Netherlands I was already like, I think I've changed a lot in my stay here in Korea because in the Netherlands I was really like, well, if you don't start a conversation with me, I'm just fine as well, right? Yeah. And here it's really like, okay, everyone's already talking. Yeah. So if I now get back, it's like, okay, let's talk. Then they're not gonna know what happened.
Yeah. So like you probably change like leaning into the more the initiating right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's like being in a group together because like.
Okay.
I still like being alone, but not as much maybe as I liked in the Netherlands. Okay.
So if there is any regret by coming here to Korea, would you mind sharing that?
I think
it's a deep one.
It's a very deep one.
Yeah.
I think at first when I got here in the first like months, I tried to adapt like my Dutch lifestyle in Korea. Yeah. And that doesn't work.
That doesn't work.
You have to embrace that you're in Korea. Like because like I tried my Dutch lifestyle, okay, doing breakfast alone, you know, and just like buying things from the grocery store and then just eating there and not going to a small grocery store with other people, just going to cafeteria.
Yeah.
And also just like studying, you get back and then you study alone and you don't study with friends.
Yeah.
It's like I tried to adapt my Dutch way of living in Korea. I shouldn't have done that. You should just embrace that you're in a different world, pretty much.
Well, that's really like the meaning of adaptation, right? So you just need to experience something and then make sure like if it is working or not.
Yeah.
But then I think the experiment works.
Yeah. Right now it works, but it took me a few months to realize like, hey.
Okay. So that's the thing that you regretted, that you bring your Dutch lifestyle once you arrived here in Korea, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Nothing else? Not knowing the language, maybe.
Yeah, that one is a big part. Like I thought most Korean people would speak English a lot better than I thought. If you live in Seoul, it's fine.
Yeah.
If you live anywhere else in Seoul, you have to expect that they can't speak English to you.
Yeah.
Which, if you don't speak Korean, can lead to quite interesting conversations, especially at banking.
Oh yeah, that's true. And also like the administration procedures here is like really hard comparing to maybe some other countries. So if you don't know the language, then it might be really tricky for you, yeah? And even if you know the language, the apps is in Korean. And you have to be able to translate anything. Yeah.
Yeah, just like take a screenshot of your app and then just put it to the translator. Like, okay, what button do I press now? It's like,
yeah, that's true. Is there any like bad experience for you while living here?
Bad experience?
Yes. I don't know, like, I mean, bad is the word that is quite subjective because like for me, it might be bad, but for you it's not. Like, for example, I think here in South Korea, the treatment between people that is coming from the Western is quite different with the treatment that they, you know, for the people that coming from the Asia itself. Yeah. Like if I compare myself to you, then the welcoming is like more leaning to you instead of to me. So I don't know about you being Western.
Yeah, to me, I think from what I've heard, I think all people think that we're American.
Okay.
Or like at least they think I'm American.
Okay.
Because like I just hear people like, oh, are you American? It's like, no, I'm
Okay.
not American. But no, I think I haven't had like any bad experience. Which
Okay.
I'm very grateful.
And maybe the last one, I would like you to maybe share the thought or advice or something to people, especially from the Netherlands, that would like to come here. Maybe sharing the thing that you would like to maybe like aware before coming here, so that they can be more prepared and then lower their expectation if they expect too much.
Well, yeah. First of all, don't expect the only high tech and the culture. There's also just a normal country in there, and it's a very nice country, but it's not the high tech cultural country. For the Dutch people, your Dutch credit card doesn't work. That's something I found out the hard way.
Okay. Maybe try to have some Revolut or TransferWise.
Yeah. Or just a credit card, because I didn't think that.
Okay.
To be honest. And just like I said, try to really embrace Korea. Just like the best day I think in Korea is had when we actually wore like hanbok clothes, the Korean clothes. Yeah. And just like all these Korean people like smiling and waving. It's like, you know, try to make yourself as Korean as it gets, because that's when you have the most fun.
Okay, so that's pretty much from Yoel, and I hope it's gonna be like really important or like valuable lesson for you, and also interesting conversation. Anyway, if you would like to know more about Yoel, maybe just comment below, just like DM me personally, then I can ask Yoel, and just expect it's gonna be taking a month to answer to you back. I'm kidding. So thank you so much for watching this, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. See you, and bye bye.